does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect.
Hey everyone, Aja here from Pandamonium. We've come here to Walnut Canyon because I'm going to show Terry and Scott around. I've been here to Walnut Canyon, so I won't be doing any filming. If you're interested in the last time I was here, it's an amazingly beautiful place. I'll put a link right here in the top corner. You can just check that out if you're interested in seeing what this place looks like. Or you can always go and check Terry and Scott's video because they are going to film here. I'll just do a picture montage of things that I see, which will be right now. So here it is, Northern Arizona Wind and Sun here in Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm looking at lithium batteries. These are what?
They're standard $9.49 is
Okay.
the price, but we can definitely do a much better price than that.
Okay.
And then this particular battery is 100 amp hour 12 volt. It's about 1,200 watt hours of usable capacity.
Uh-huh.
And that battery has twice as much usable capacity as a standard Group 31 lead-acid battery of the same size.
Oh.
And is about, well, half the weight. So twice
Yeah, it
usable
was pretty
capacity,
light.
half the weight.
It's not as heavy as you think it would be. Anything else about it?
It's got a 10-year warranty.
Oh.
10-year warranty, internal BMS. It's protected for like too much current being pulled off of it, low voltage, high voltage, disconnect on it.
Okay.
Low temperature protection.
I was wanting to replace my 2 house batteries.
Okay.
Not because I don't want to mess with my big bank yet. I have 2 house batteries, so if I got 2 of these, but the alternator runs to it, so.
Well, you'd want to check and see how much current your alternator is delivering.
Okay, could I just reroute that wire, not put it to this, or can this handle alternator current?
Well, with the solar that you have, I mean, you'd probably be fine. But
Okay.
if you really depend on the alternator, then there's isolators that can be used. Large enough battery bank would be fine. It just depends on how much current your alternator delivers.
Okay. So I bit the bullet, and that was $1,700. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 lithium batteries, but they're just much better. And then hopefully get them set up when I get to the van build. So I have to pull the rig around so they can load up the 2 batteries. Okay, I've pulled in so they can load them up. So they're loading them up right now. Awesome. They're so nice and friendly here. I'm here now in the RV. We made it to Williams, Arizona. We're camping here tonight because it's a really awesome place. I've probably been here about 4 or 5 times, and I really do like this place. I'll show you in the next video. Also, I've done other videos of Williams, Arizona if you want to look that up. I'll probably link something at the end. So if you didn't know, I really do like Northern Arizona wind and sun. James has always been so helpful, and I've bought my solar panels. I had 3 solar panels, the larger ones. I've bought them from there, and I actually spent $130 a piece on that, which is 50 cents a watt. They usually do, you have to catch it, but they have great deals on stuff. I've been looking at lithium batteries for a while now, and in store, I checked Quartzsite and some other places, and in store they're usually about $1,200 for the 100 amp hours, which is, yes, pretty expensive. And for them to be $850, that was a great deal. I really appreciate that. If y'all are interested, I did leave the number earlier in the video, so you can just call James there at Northern Arizona, and he'll be glad to help you out. I'm really excited to get to the van build and put them in. I was wanting to replace my house batteries, but I do have an older bank. The lower bank is when I first purchased Panda. I purchased those batteries, and they are kind of old, and they're getting to the end of their lifespan. Plus, I've put them through a lot. That was my first battery bank, and I used it a lot. So the second battery bank still has a lot of life in it. So what I'm probably going to do is replace those 4 with the lithium. The good thing about the lithium is that they're true deep cycle. They don't need to be vented. You can deplete those batteries pretty low compared to deep cycles. Deep cycle, when you start going around 50%, then you do shorten the lifespan of the deep cycle battery, the lead acid. But with lithium, you know, you can go probably down to 20%, so they are more a true deep cycle battery. The name of these lithium batteries are Battle-Born lithium batteries. They are 12 volt, 100 amp hours. So I only bought 2. It was $1,700. That's a lot of money, but it is my energy, and I do depend on it. So I was okay with spending that money because it will end up paying for itself in the long run. Now, if you're interested in some of these batteries, like I said, you can contact James. They do ship them out, but they can't ship them out at the discount rate. If you pick them up, they can give you a discount there. Like he said, they can do better than $9.49, and that's what they did for me. So if you're in the area, you can always go pick them up. But like I said, still at $9.49, that was cheaper than any I'd found in store. And I had checked online, but they were about the same price. I saw some for $8.50 up to $1,200, so they vary online as well. And then plus, I didn't know who I was getting it from, if I could trust the company, because online you just kind of roll the dice and hope you get a good battery. With them, I knew that I was getting a good battery, plus they stand behind their stuff, and like he said, there's a 10-year warranty on the batteries, so if anything happens to them, then I can just bring them back to them. So I'm really pleased with my purchase, and I really can't wait to get them installed. I'm really interested in hearing your thoughts on the subject matter between lithium and lead acid, which you prefer. Is the cost really worth the lithium because they are a lot more expensive than lead acid? Or if you like AGMs. Now, I've dealt with lead acid, and also now I'm dealing with lithium, but I've had dealt with lithium. I do prefer lithium. They do have issues, but nowadays they're getting better with the batteries, and not so many issues like overheating and exploding, because that is a bad issue. Like I said, I'd really like to hear your thoughts on the subject, so please comment down below and let me know which you prefer, lithium or the lead acid. So eventually I do want to replace all my lead acid batteries with lithium. Now that will be a slow process since lithium is pretty expensive, and I'm not going to be able to do it all at once, but eventually I will have all lithium in my rig. And if I do decide to ever change my rig, I will take my lithium batteries with me, since they are rated to last, 10 years or more. I told Terry and Scott I was going to make dinner tonight, and I do make a really good baked spaghetti. So let me show you how I do it really quickly. Oh my god, I can't wait to dig in. That looks amazing. This is the finished product. I baked it at 350 for 30 minutes, and then I let it cool down for 15 minutes. That way it solidifies. I got stuffed and full, and I just got through editing. It is 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to render this video and upload it, and then take my butt to bed. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and onward bound. We love y'all out there. Good night.